In this video, I'll show you how to set up a BSNL FTTH fiber internet and how you can configure a wireless router, which normally BSNL won't give you. You have to buy your own router, wireless router, and get it configured yourself. So in the picture, you can see the AONT 100C. That is a fiber modem. Here you can see the fiber connection is coming from the BSNL, which normally the guy from BSNL will come and configure it. And you can see this device has Ethernet connections, like 4 of them, and you have a telephone line below that, which normally you will connect your telephone lines to this modem. Okay, so the disadvantage with this connection is like you can have only 4 Ethernet ports and you don't have Wi-Fi connectivity. So if you want to get the Wi-Fi connectivity, you have to buy your wireless router. In my case, I have one old router, so I'm using I configure it myself. It's a D-Link router, and if you need Ethernet connectivity, the same can be used from this Wi-Fi router itself. And okay, in terms of the FTTH fiber modem, you can see the connection details from the LED. The first one is the power LED, and then fiber status is okay, data status is okay. Sometimes you see red buttons, that means the connection is not proper and you won't be getting internet. Okay, so here you can see the connectivity, how I connected the router. From the fiber, I have an Ethernet cable, RJ45 cable, which I have connected. If you see this yellow cable, which is coming from the router, all the way I have connected to one of the Ethernet ports in the Wi-Fi router. Okay, and the second cable which you are seeing, this is I have used this cable for Ethernet connectivity to my desktop, which is sitting just near here. That was not mandatory. I have Ethernet the wireless connection to available on this desktop, but I am not using it. Just for testing purpose, I have connected the cable directly. Okay, that's all about the hardware details. Now I will get back to the system and show you how you can configure these settings. Okay, so now I'm going to show you how to configure the BSNL fiber modem and the Wi-Fi router which you have. So in my case, I have already established the connectivity, so I'll show you where all we can go and what all needs to be configured so that you can set up your router. First, let me connect to the fiber modem. So when you have a new modem or fiber modem, normally the BSNL person will come and configure it for you, and if at all he is not coming, like after connecting the modem, it may take 3 days to activate the connection and to get the username or password for you. So if the person is not around, even you can ask for the username password information and you can configure it by yourself in case need be. But normally the case is the person will come and configure the BSNL fiber modem for you. So the BSNL fiber modem normally comes with the pre-configured IP address. It will be 192.168.101 or it may be 102.53. So in my case it was 1.253, but later I went and changed the 253 part to 251, which I'll show you how you can do this. There was no specific reason for that, but I just want to test it and see how it works or not. So in my case I set it 251, so I have to access the router through 251, and as I said, you need to have console cable connected. Console in the sense, even in this case it's Ethernet port itself. So in the video you have seen the yellow cable, which is connected to the fiber modem, one of the Ethernet port, and on the other side, if it's a Windows PC or it's a in my case it's a Mac laptop. So either way, it has to be connected to the Ethernet port of your laptop or desktop computer, where from which you want to configure the modem. So in my case I'm accessing right now it's 251. Okay, so this time it didn't ask me for password, because last time I logged in with username and password and I think it remember those details, and just allow me to log in. Okay, so normally what happens is it will ask you for a username password, which the default username will be root, and password will be password, which you can go to under, once you log in, under maintain password, you can come and change the password for the login later at any point of time. Okay, so once you connected this, the major area which we need to look into is the network part, LAN. This is a place you can come and configure the IP address, local IP address, where I set to 251. You can set to 1.1 or 253, whatever you like, and you have to set this to subnet mask should be 255 255 255.0 should be enabled, and starting IP you can give 1.1 if you are setting this 251, and maximum number of users like hosts which can be connected to this PC, you can mention this. So more or less these are personal preferences. If you want to set it like, okay, I want only 245, then you can mention 245 host, like that. Then you have to apply. Then the WAN configuration. So you need to mention the internet connection type should be PPPoE. Then username and password. These are the critical details which you need to get from the BSNL person, or normally he will come and configure it, as I said, but in case he is lagging, unless until you get this username and password, you cannot proceed, or you cannot have internet connection at your home. So you need to get these details. Okay, so you have to enter the username and password which you are getting from BSNL. Click apply. Till the time these IP address details won't pop up, because it has to contact the server at the BSNL side, and that server has to release the IP address. So when you are configuring first time, these details will be blank. So as soon as you enter, click apply, within 2-3 seconds you will get all this populated, and your internet connection is ready from the BSNL fiber modem. That means you can connect any Ethernet directly to your laptop or desktop from the fiber modem and start using internet. But the disadvantage with this is, as I said, you cannot have Wi-Fi connectivity, because the fiber modem doesn't have Wi-Fi enabled on that. So for that purpose, as I shown in the video, we have connected, instead of connecting to your laptop or desktop, we have connected the RJ45 cable, that yellow cable if you remember, to a Wi-Fi router, and now you have to come and configure the Wi-Fi router so that you can enable the Wi-Fi. So in my case, I have configured Wi-Fi router with IP address 192.168.1.1. okay, will ask you username and password. So for the first time, the default, if I have a fresh device, the default username and password will be same, that is admin. In my case I have changed the password, so for me it is different. Okay, so I entered the password and logged in, and if you have a fresh router, you can run the setup wizard, and it will ask you for the basic details. These things are default. This time zone, if you want, wherever you are, you can set accordingly. Then protocol, it should be bridge. Okay, then next, then you can mention the wireless network name. Say once you enable your wireless router, you want to you will go to your device and you will search for Wi-Fi network. So this is the name which you mentioned here will be displaying on other devices, where you can click on it and connect to this Wi-Fi network. So you can put a logical name which makes sense to you, and this option should be checked. Enable your wireless network and visibility status visible, and you can select the WPA to PSK. That's the best uh, security method or encryption mechanism which will be used for connecting the or using the Wi-Fi. And you can share you can use a pre-shared key, like it's a password. When you connect Wi-Fi network, the Wi-Fi network will ask you for a password. So please follow at least 8 to 63 characters. You can use a password within this range, and you can follow these instructions while you're constructing the password to make it more secure. Then click next. Okay, then as I told in the fiber modem, here also you can change the password of the modem web page login. It was like admin, but in case if you want to change this password, you can change it here. And make sure you are noting down the password, like in case next time if you want to use this, make sure you have it in some place or you remember it, so that you can use it. Then I click next. Then it will show you all the configurations which you have selected, and for double check, you can double check this and click apply. That is done. Okay, so I'm not going to select this. I put cancel. Okay, so I'll show you some few critical things which you have to take care. This one we have already selected during the initial setup, bridge protocol, PVC 1 to 35, that should be selected. And then under wireless basics, okay, so this one you have already selected enable wireless, and by default in case of dealing router, this option will be by default checked. Okay, which will not which will not allow you to connect to the Wi-Fi or your wireless router to the fiber modem to establish the connectivity for internet. So make sure this check mark is unchecked. Then all these settings you can set based on this is all by default. So bandwidth I selected 20 m because my connectivity is it's a 20 Mbps connectivity from BSNL. Then you can click play. So this is the particular thing you have to be very careful. If you're using D-Link, for sure this is a place you have to come in and check it. But if any other router, make sure you read the manual and you uncheck this enable multi-app isolation. Okay, so local network, you can you have to click on it and make sure enable DHCP relay is unchecked, DHCP server is unchecked. Okay, this is another critical part. You have to uncheck enable DHCP server. That's all about it.